Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a full day eating, a strict keto with macros included. This is going to be some really good, yummy queso nachos. I mean, we're hooking it up today. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. We are starting breakfast. It is 9:44, so I haven't eaten yet today. Right here is 2 ounces of quesadilla cheese. I'm going to fry this down. It's going to be really good. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fry all this cheese down. I really wish I would have shredded it, but you know, I'm only human. And I'm going to use this as a shell for something. I have a sick kid home with me today. Let's see, our Becky, she's home with me today. Our girl is, you know, she just started kindergarten, and what happened? You got sick. So Becky is home, she was home yesterday, and then today she's gonna go back tomorrow. She got a little bit of the strep and a little bit of the croup. So we just took a shower and she's eating some noodles and we're relaxing. I was disinfecting the house because we don't want any more of them germs here. So I think what I'm going to do with this cheese, again, I wish I would have shredded. I'm gonna try to eat a light, like mid-meal, because dinner is going to be off the chain, guys. Like, I didn't even want to eat because I just want to eat what I'm making for dinner. So if you guys are here for another one of these Danielle recipes, y'all came to the right place. So yeah, I'm just kind of going to push it all together. It works better if you shred it, but again, I just got my nails done and I always shred my damn fingers. So yeah. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 2 ounces, and I think I'm going to actually make me some tuna, and I'm going to do like a tuna crisp. So it's something different, right? We haven't done that in a while. Look, you're gonna see up here, you're gonna see some Girl Scout cookies. You know they ain't mine. There we go. So we're gonna have some wild caught light tuna, Bumble and Bumble. We're gonna have some of that. And then, so the macros are pretty good. 1 fat, 0 carbs, 16 protein. So I'll get the fat from the cheese and then the protein from the tuna, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more fat with some mayonnaise. So the key to this little beauty right here is you're gonna wanna wait until it's really crispy like that. And then what I do is I turn it off, okay? So then I just take, it would've been nice to have a freaking spatula, but couldn't find it. So it's off right now, and I just flipped it, so there you go. So here is our crispy, like whatever tortilla. We're just gonna call it a cheese tortilla because that's what I'm kind of using it as. And then right here I have the 1 package of the Bumblebee tuna. And I have 1 tablespoon of the real mayonnaise. So to add a little kick to it, I'm gonna add a couple of these sliced jalapenos. These are 1 carb for 2 tablespoons. Let's see, that's kind of a lot. I don't need that much. But I think there are more carbs because there's carrots in here, and I'm not gonna obviously eat the carrots. So let's actually, I got my scale out right here. Let's see how much, I think it was 30 grams. So let's see how much 30 grams is. Oh man, that's a lot. I don't need that much. I'm only gonna take, yeah, so less than 15 grams. So, and that's 3 pieces. So I'm gonna toss this in here. Okay, and then I'm kind of gonna lay out my things there. So yeah, it's just like a tuna, and then you could hear how crispy it is. I'm like trying to, so it's got a real nice crunch to it. I've done this with tons of different things. I use them as like with omelets. They're so good. It's so freaking good, and it's very filling because it is higher in fat. So yeah, and it's light too. So that's what I'm gonna have, and then I'm going to drink my electrolyte water. You guys know I love this electrolyte water. This is my jam. I get mine at Walmart. I think it's less than $1, and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna have. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna continue disinfecting my house. But so this is breakfast, guys. Dinner is going to be so good. I cannot wait to share it with you. But all right, I'm gonna eat this and I'll check in later. I'm gonna start getting one of my sides for dinner ready right now. We are going to be making, I know you're ready for it, some queso, some keto queso. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. I am opting for the quesadilla cheese. I like the way it melts. We need about, I think it's 2 cups. So anyways, I'm actually just gonna start shredding it up. I buy my cheese by the brick and then I shred it up myself. Best way to do it, guys. Watch those sneaky carbs. So let me shred up all this cheese. Hopefully I won't lose a nail or a chunk of skin, and I'll be back. So we are going to be making a queso, you know, a hot queso, cheese, melted cheese, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're gonna have. And we're gonna make ours in the crock pot. It's gonna be real easy. I have all the ingredients right here, but as always, I will link the recipe down below. So we are going to start off with some cheese. We need about 3 cups. So we'll see how much this is. A little bit short, so I'm just gonna grind up a little bit more. That's the thing about when you shred your own cheese, you never really know how much. Hey, can you get out of the camera lens there? So I'm just gonna grind this little chunk up, and that should be just about what we need. It also doesn't help that when I was shredding this, Rebecca was taking some of the cheese and eating it.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so in here, about 3 cups of cheese. I am doubling this recipe because I'm gonna feed it to my kids and my husband, and I'm hoping this will be enough for leftovers because I'm having company tomorrow, so I can reheat this and they could have like chips and dip, you know, while they're visiting. We have 2 tablespoons. It is really, really bright. The sun is out today. We have 2 tablespoons of butter, about 1 tablespoon of garlic. You can use the cloves if you want, but I'm out. Let's give it a nice little shake. A half of teaspoon of chili powder. We got some sour cream. We're going to do 12 tablespoons of sour cream. We're going to take some heavy cream. We're gonna take 4 tablespoons of heavy cream. This is going to be, if you guys have ever had Qdoba, if you've ever had their queso, which was my favorite. I used to work in a hospital and they had a Qdoba down there. This tastes just like it. We're gonna take 5 tablespoons of the tomato and green chili mix. You guys know I love this stuff. It has such good flavor. And that's it. So this is how it is looking. I'm just gonna kind of go through and kind of mix up everything. So it's just kind of all coated. This is awesome for a party. So I know Halloween's coming. You guys are probably gonna have, you know, family over, football Sundays, you know, all those things. Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, Friendsgiving, whatever y'all do. So that's what it looks like. You can see all the cheese, the butter, you know, the seasoning. You could even toss in some of that sazon, because you guys know I'm all about that sazon life. But I'm not gonna put it in there. I'm just gonna put the chili in there. It still gives it a really good flavor just with the chili and the garlic and the tomatoes and stuff. So throw your lid on, blow the lid on. You're gonna put this on low for 4 hours, like 3.5 hours. We'll say 3 hours. And then it'll start melting, everything will cook together, and that's halfway done. You're probably wondering, Danielle, we can't have chips or nachos. How are we gonna have queso, or how are we gonna have nachos today? How are you gonna feed us some nachos when we can't have nacho chips? Well, we're gonna do it like this, with this big old sheet of pork rinds. These are the fresh ones I'm always using. You guys know I love these. And we're gonna have some loaded steak nachos with homemade queso, some cooked up steak that's gonna have a little lime and salt tang to it. We're gonna top that with some fresh tomatoes, some green onion, some jalapeno slices, some queso, some sour cream. Yes. Who is here for it? Let me know down below if you are here for it. This is good eating, my friends, and it's easy. So here we go. Let's let that cheese cook down and I'll be back. We have about 20 minutes left on the queso, so here's what it is looking like. There you go. You can take a little bit of a whisk and thin it out. I might just take an immersion blender. I don't know. Or I might just leave it like this. I think I might actually do the immersion blender and then thin it out a little bit. But yeah, that's it. It's looking real good. It tastes real good too. I already tried it. I'm not going to lie. So next thing is going to be our steak. Right here, I have a thin cut bottom round steak. I'm going to cut it into slices, thin slices, and we're going to squeeze a little bit of lime and salt, and we're going to fry it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. So let's cut this up and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have my wok here. I mean, I guess you could totally like cook it in a frying pan, but I like cooking in my wok. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit of that in there, and I'm just gonna coat it and let it heat up. I'm gonna cut these limes. I have 3 of them. I'm gonna cut them in half, but I don't know if I'm gonna use them all just yet. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this pink Himalayan salt, and that's what I'm going to season. Focus. All right, I'm taking this pink Himalayan salt, and that's what I'm gonna season my meat with. I'm gonna squeeze some fresh lime juice and a little bit of salt, and that's it. I love cooking in this thing. I get my woks from IKEA, and they last years. And they're like $5 or $10, something like that. But they're really cheap. All right, so I have my meat here. This meat is real thin and real lean, so it'll cook pretty fast. So I just like to stir it around a little bit. Stir it just to make sure all the meat gets covered. I have it on like medium high. It heats up really quickly too, so it does really nice. So while the meat is still raw, I'm gonna start adding my I'm gonna start juicing my lime into the meat. See, this is like a big old lime and it doesn't do anything. I have one of these little lime squeezers. Get yourself one, it's like the best. Well, I guess this is for a lemon, but we use it for both. And then we're gonna take our pink Himalayan salt and give it a nice little go around here. The lime and the salt too will help tenderize the meat a little bit as well, and it'll give it a really good flavor. Okay, so I got my immersion blender. It's not that deep, so I'm just kind of picking up the inner thing, and I'm gonna clean this little part off right here because it has some of the tomatoes and stuff on there. All right, get yourself a tortilla chip. All right, Sophia's gonna be our taste tester today because everybody else is at work. So it's her turn. Let's go ahead, dip your, so you gonna take just a little bit?
It's good.
It's good? Do you want more? All right, well, you wanna try a little bit? All right, give me her chip, I'll dip her chip. Well, now you guys can see. It's keto approved, so you know it's good. You want another chip, Sophie?
Yeah.
What do you think, Becky?
Ready? Down.
Oh, no, not you, Sicky. You ain't double dipping. All right, so we're gonna keep this on warm, and we're gonna finish up the rest of our food. While the meat is still cooking, I want to talk about toppings. So what I have here is a head of lettuce. I'm gonna cut it and just shred it up real nice. I got some fresh tomatoes. We're gonna go ahead and slice those up really finely. I got some sour cream. Don't forget we got our queso, we got our meat, we got some jalapenos, and yeah, that's what's gonna be on top. Oh, also one more thing. Full bunch of knob onions, so we're gonna cut those up as well. So we're gonna have some, you know, you can put whatever you want on there is what I should say, but this is what we're looking at. Some lettuce, knob onions, tomatoes, sour cream, jalapenos, and queso with some carne. So it's gonna be so damn good. I'm excited, y'all. All right, I'm gonna cut all this stuff up and we're gonna start getting it prepped because dinner is almost ready. So here is my big ol' pork rind nacho. So you've seen I just put the husk. That's about 3 ounces of the meat, an ounce of tomato, an ounce of lettuce, like a little, I guess, a serving of the queso, 2 tablespoons of the jalapenos. What else did I put? A little dash of onion and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And I'm gonna top it with a little, maybe a little Valentina to top it off. But yes, honey, I've been dreaming about this all day. My girls are eating it, but they don't like pork rinds. They're eating theirs on tortilla chips. Let's go check them out. How's your nachos?
Good.
Are they like the best thing?
I actually want sour cream now.
You actually want sour cream now? How about you, Fred?
Pretty good.
Are they like, is this out of all the keto dinners I made you, is this one of the favorites?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you recommend people to have this one?
People will give you more likes for this one.
You think people are going to give me more likes for this one? Okay. All right, sounds good.
Dad, I think Dad and Rhea is gonna like love this.
Yeah, it's so good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna eat mine, so let's see. Rhea, what do you think? Tell them about, what do you think about the food though?
Good.
What do you think about the queso?
Well,
That's a good one? Like, my recipes these last couple times have been like legit fire, no?
Mm-hmm.
Sophie, was it good?
Mm-hmm.
She's still dipping
it
herself
has
into
a texture too.
Yes, yes. All right. Let's count some macros. All right, my friends, I was thinking of having some coffee, but I really don't feel like for some coffee. I know it's weird, but today is October 1st, so I got my Strong Enough to Wake the Dead cup, little spooky action, and we are going to watch, tell them, what are we going to watch today?
Hocus Pocus! Hocus
Hocus Pocus, okay.
Pocus!
All right, Benny.
Hocus Pocus!
Okay. All right, so we're gonna watch Hocus Pocus. So I feel like in the mood for some like hot apple cider, but obviously I can't have that. But I'm gonna have some of the cinnamon apple spice tea. Guys, if you have not tried this, this is so good and it's so appropriate for fall. It's delicious. It's literally my favorite. If you ever liked a hottie toddy, I'm not promoting Hottie Toddies. I mean, I am promoting Hottie Toddies, but only if you're over 21. This would be an excellent source of cinnamon apple. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to also throw in one of these keto collagens. This is from Perfect Keto, the unflavored one. I'm really trying to add in more collagen to my diet, and I've been taking this one and it's been okay. It hasn't messed up my stomach. I've tried other brands and I don't know what it is. They were just messing up my gut. So far so good. So I'm gonna throw some of this in with some hot tea, and I'm gonna sip on it and watch some TV with the girls, clean up after dinner, and you know, probably Lysol the house like one more time, because you know, no one trying to get sick. But I want to show you guys before I make my tea. I just put a couple packets of 2 packets of my whole earth sweetener in there. It's a legit fire. But okay, let me show you my macros. Okay, let's look at macros. Macros. So if you guys are new, hello, welcome to the crew. I use Carb Manager app, and I use the free version because ain't no one trying to pay for nothing. So here are my grand total macros today. Dang, look at that carb count. Yes, hunty. 4 net carbs. Wow, that's pretty dang good. 76 of fat, 99 of protein. I could have bought my fat, but so we have the tuna with the Chihuahua cheese, like the little what did I call that? Like the crisp. That was legit fire. You guys need to try that. That cheese crisp thing is so good. And then with a tablespoon of mayonnaise and some jalapeno peppers. So good. That kept me full for a really long time. Plus it was hot here today, and I just wasn't hungry. You know when it's hot, you don't really want to eat. So here is dinner. So I ended up making a recipe for the queso sauce. We actually still have a good deal left, and Leo and Rhea, all of us ate it, and Leo had seconds, and so did the kids. So we still have some more left. I had 2 ounces of the fried pork rind. I had 3 ounces of that beefsteak, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, a tablespoon of jalapenos, an ounce of lettuce, an ounce of tomato. Look at that, 1 ounce of tomato. I was thinking that was it. Yeah, I never put anything else on there. So that's my whole, do I have to add, let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, you know what? Let me add in my collagen while we're on here, because it has some protein and stuff in it. All right, 1 pack. So that's all you do. You just scan it, and then you add in the 1 pack or whatever the thing is. Add today. All right, and then let's go back. All right, so I brought my protein up a good amount too. So 109 of protein, which is good. 80 of fat and 4 of carbs. That's really, really great, guys. Only 7 total carbs. Yes, we slaying this game. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yes, I'm done logging today. Give me some confetti there. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this full day of eating up. If you guys are here for it, please give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to like and subscribe and, you know, be friends, because we love having new friends to join the crew. And we do these keto things quite often during the week. So I'd love for you to just, you know, chill and hang out with us. But all right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later, friends. Take it easy.